Good evening, ladies, lords, lasses, and all those in between. Welcome to the Rains of Vitrium. It is I, your host, the deathliest of Shads, the Shaddy boy of life and whatnot. Here to bring you guys some extra D&D content today with my amazing players. Why don't we go down the line and introduce them real quick? Aggie Bobby, give an introduction. Say hi.
Hi. If one of us doesn't die today, it'd be a miracle.
Nice.
Wait, are you saying that you want one of us to
And
die?
and Garlic.
That's not what I'm saying.
And Garlic, our beloved guest star. Introduce yourself to the people for the day.
Hi, I'm suffering from black lung as we speak, so I'm basically method acting for Maxwell.
All right. Nice.
We're going with it.
Percival. Introduce yourselves to the people, please.
Hello, I am Percival Himora Hemlock, the party's wizard extraordinaire.
I'm also a wizard.
Yeah, but I'm extraordinary.
Yes.
That's fair.
Next up, we have Rencois. Introduce yourself to the party, to the players, to the people.
Hello! I play Rencois, the party's resident spores druid / monk / mom friend of the group. And yes, hopefully no one dies, or Rencois doesn't have to stab a bitch, and also
Heal a bitch.
love triangles and things confusing and lots of gay panic still.
Yes.
I can die.
It's just on hold. It's just currently on hold for the unadulterated rage of combat.
All right.
It's kind of on the back burner.
Soren, say hi to the people.
Hey there, this is Soren, the resident samurai, and now that I've got the tools, the resident beheader.
Nice. And Vaylin, say hi to the people.
That's wrong.
Hello, this is Valen, and if someone dies, I'm gonna have to clean up the mess. Yay. Now, hopefully it's not me that dies.
Well, I was about to say hopefully the only thing that dies is my internet, and then I'm like, wait, no, hopefully that doesn't die either.
All right.
But there's no
so,
guarantees.
Oh, yeah.
With that in
But yeah,
mind,
hopefully the killer doesn't die.
with that in mind,
Maybe-
let us. Yep. With that in mind, let us settle back into the Rains of Vitrium. So, when last we left our heroes, they had just begun the drug raid. And we're currently in the middle of a heated combat with a large group of members of this gang known as the Dancers. After dealing with a bit of enchantment magic, a couple rumors being thrown about here and there, the party is left a little bit worse for wear at the moment, but not beaten yet. With an air elemental on their side, tufting up wind everywhere, 3 combatants down, and seemingly so many more left to go. The question that must be on everyone's mind is, where is the reinforcements? And speaking of reinforcements, as I pull up my initiative order, Rencois,
Out of mana.
you are top of combat, and as you begin your turn, you feel a bit of a vibration in your pocket.
Sorry, gotta check my pager. Rencois will dig through her pockets and pull out the sending stone that Neatal gave her.
All right, and you see that
Hello?
there's a okay. Rencois, our side is dealt with. We are on the way. I'll arrive first. Are you guys holding up okay? And you may
Could be
respond.
better, could be worse. We're making do. We're alive, at least.
All right. Well, we'll be on our way. I'll arrive first, and then shortly after me should be Riven and Lana and Eloise. With that, you may continue with your turn.
Okay. What's the range on this? Oh, a lot. Okay.
Oh, what's the range? A lot.
She's still up there. I'm trying to remember from 2 weeks ago. I know the bunny monk, we saw the eyes flicker, and the two kobolds, right?
One of the kobold bards, yes. Actually, no, wait, both
Oh,
kobolds.
it was only
yes.
one of them.
Yeah, yeah. There were two kobolds that had their eyes flickering along with this monk up here.
Okay, so it's all three of those.
Yep.
Well, I've only got 2 Dispel Magics left. Well, technically, I could upcast one and have 3 of them. So I do have a 4th level slot. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there's no turn order.
I know. I have it.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you when you're up.
And
Soren, you're up next.
yeah, Rencois is gonna run up there and look to the monk, and it is going to just point the staff. I think it's time to turn the tides on them, and we'll dispel magic.
All right then. With that, as your spell settles over this woman, you see that she stumbles back a bit and clutches her head as she blinks away that purple aura on her eyes and seems to look around and realize she's not where she thought she was. Fuck, my head's hurting. You there, what's happening?
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a rumor being said.
Yeah, well, that rumor's been controlling you and having you beat the shit out of me and my friends. It's fine, you're better now.
Oh.
I
So-
get better.
Sorry. With that, is that the end of your turn?
She'll kind of turn back to the room. So what's the game plan?
I'm gonna kick this door in.
Depending on where Bethany is, I can get to her. I can rush her.
Well, we will have to decide that on a later turn, as I will say that is the end of your turn, Rencois, unless you have something else you want to do as a bonus action.
No, beyond she's gonna nod to Maxwell and be like, then I'll take top.
Alright. Soren, you're up.
So Sora's going to look around the room, seeing everything is kind of, for the most part, in control here. He's probably going to notice that she's now back to normal. And start coming up this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take a potion of healing and throw it at her. Says,
Oh.
"Hey, how you doing? How you feeling right now?"
She'll snatch it out the air, and if that's the end of your turn, I'll let you finish out your turn before I give you her response, because she goes immediately after you.
Okay. So we've got a melee combatant down at the south. Soren's gonna keep going over this way. Let's see how many. He only bunny hopped once last session, right?
Yes. Yep. While he was
Alright.
mind controlled.
Yeah. So he's going to use his second bunny hop to basically just come over here and be at the ready for when we decide to bust this door down, and that will be his turn.
All right. So what kind of potion did you give her as she kind of like steps back here off the side?
A potion of healing.
Potion of healing? All right then. Basic healing pot. We'll give her. this much HP back. As she'll down that as her action, and then she will step over here and give you a bit of a thank you. And she will step back here and she'll wait, as she is no longer bloodied.
And yep, that's Soren's turn.
Alright then. Next up is Leroug. This kobold steps out here, looks at you.
Damn, I should have readied an action. Fuck.
He looks at you. Well, I mean, you use your action to toss her a potion.
Yeah, okay.
He looks at you, immediately bonus action disengages, and runs away.
Sentinel, Soren.
That's a smart choice.
He walked forward, saw you, and went, nope!
He opened the doors like, oh my god, you could grab meat on those.
As he will move back over here and be there. Next up, Valen, you're up.
Alright, so does everyone want healing, or are we going to go in just as we are?
I'm chilling.
I was going to bonus action heal myself with a potion.
I could use a little bit.
Alright. Moving right there. And I have line of sight of everyone. Add it over here. Yes, I did. Mass healing word.
Nice.
Ooh.
Everyone gets 7.
Everyone gets 7.
Alright.
What's the range on that? 120
Everyone
feet?
gets what?
60
It's 60 feet.
Then yeah, it is everyone. Are you giving it back to her as well?
Sure.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will have to choose one person to exclude.
I'll
Exclude me.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Exclude me, because I'm at 56 of 59.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because
exclude
almost all the
Rencois.
damage went to my temp HP.
Yeah.
7 healing.
Yep, and then I will, as an action, so spell, can't do anything else, I will dash back on over here.
Alright then. Next up in the turn order, if that is your turn,
Yep, that is my turn.
this lady who comes out here, sees you, Soren, goes,
No way.
sees you, Soren, goes, huh. And, you see her kind of like toss a mug in the air, or basically take a mug of water she has in her hands, splash your face, and in that interim period while you're distracted, that is a 26 to hit.
Yes, of course that hits.
Alright. "15 piercing
Is this
damage as she sticks you with a dagger.
How much piercing damage?
15.
Jesus.
And then,
Sounds like a rogue.
Yep. And then she's going to, rabbit hop. No, not even rabbit hop. She's gonna then slide away from you as you, in that interim period where you're distracted and can't really react to her movements. There we go. Next we have this person who comes in here. The doors are open. He looks at you. He's gonna he's gonna take a shot with a hand crossbow. Does a 21 hit?
Jeez.
To Soren?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
4 piercing damage. Pew!
Still up, but not
then-
looking great.
And then bonus action dash away. Yeah. I will say, whenever the door did open, you spotted a goth-looking tabaxi woman behind this pair of double doors right here. That was holding a staff Next up, we have this lady who does a thing. Next, we have this person who is going to choose discretion as the better part of valor here. And do that. And then... Okay. Okay. This person steps out here. Notes they fucked up by moving into attack range. They look
Oh
at you.
shit, I fucked around. I'm gonna find out.
She looks up at you, Valen, with these shimmering purple eyes, and she's like, "Hi, can you not move for a bit, hold person?"
Oh yay! What do I have
she'll-
to roll for that?
Wisdom saving throw. She'll be burning her bonus action to do a thing. I
Nice.
doubt a -3 to that would help. As no, you're not held.
Valen just laughs. No.
I'm in danger. She can't move. Agathar, your turn.
Okay.
Maxwell, you're up. You're up next after Agathar.
Boy.
You're on deck.
All right, what to do? All right, I think we gotta get some bodies in there. What I'm gonna do is if I do, pardon me. Screw it. He will pop up here, and just not to least you guys forget, he's in like this strange all bone plate mail now with like Dragon Ball radiating energy.
The shortest corn berserker ever.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Just hearing like that, the old-fashioned Dragon Ball Z theme.
Yep.
Dragon,
Watch the dragon.
Dragon Ball Z.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna pop the door open to see what I can see in.
Sure. I will show you what you can see as you pop this door open.
That was
Yeah,
20 feet.
As Agathar kicks in the door, he is hit by 3 disintegration
right.
cells.
There you go. And I will
Okay.
say you can also spot this lady over here in the corner. Just kind of vibing.
Cool.
Soren, you can spot little co-build down here in the corner.
All right. All right. Well, this is what I did. First of all, this Tabasco lady, purple eyes.
Yes, purple eyes.
Okay.
They also look fucked up. Like heavily
yeah.
fucked up. Like they have burns and shit all over them.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I don't like this lady either because she stabs Soren. I don't like it.
What?
I also don't like that kobold either. Does this lady have purple eyes?
No, she does not.
Cool. Fuck. Do I go after? I don't want to go deeper into it because I don't know who else is around here. So I kind of assess the situation, and then I see the woman that does not have the purple eyes, and then Agathar's pupils just become slits, and then bonus action dash. He will hop on the table, and give a just like the double bladed size, just deploy, and then he's gonna slash at her with booming blade.
Sure,
With
go
the
for it.
normal attack.
The Darth Maul technique.
Yep. Okay, let's see.
He does a little
since I-
spring hop onto the table,
Spring hop.
Yoda style.
Yep.
That is a
Soft 20.
Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Wonderful. So this is 11 points of radiant, and why didn't you do the damage? Do the damage. Do the damn thing. Damn it. What'd I do?
You're supposed to click your little damage box on the bottom of your global damage modifiers.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
Probably loaded as like a spell instead of an attack. a little
Yeah, I
bit.
did.
Roll
I put
20
the
is
booming
great,
blade. I put the booming blade. Oh, there it is. Global damage modifier.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
If you click the actual number itself, then it will
God
roll
damn
it.
it.
2.
2
Oof.
points of thunder damage.
13. All right, then. 13 damage to her.
Then I'm just like up.
Uppies.
Ta-da.
Is she gonna do a thing? Yeah, no, she will. As you go to slice at her with your weapon, she almost uncannily moves out of the way as you manage to clip her with your weapon and not outright hit her.
Okay.
With that, that is your turn, correct?
Yeah, I use my bonus action, so yeah.
All right, and I will say
Where
from
I'm
this point in time, you can see this kobold over here has purple eyes as well.
Okay. Cool.
Do. Let's see. That is that. Maxwell, your go. What are you gonna do?
Maxwell looks at the kobold, giving a toothy grin. White teeth, the only real shiny thing about him. Hey there, little lady. And he kind of almost pole vaults, pivots off of his
Oh, are you
cane
gonna
and drop
you gonna-
kicks.
you gonna
her
take me out for
through the
dinner?
door.
Oh my!
Full 2 feet heals. We'll see if I can hit. Bonus action. I will fighting spirit. Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh
Yes.
no! Hey,
I
hey,
still have the
Maxwell?
-3.
Maxwell, I'm gonna give you like a medicine check on her as a free action
It's.
before you
I'm
use.
not
a
trying to
fighting
kill
spirit.
her.
No. Before you use a fighting spirit.
Okay. 13.
13. You probably don't need to go that hard. She's like one hit.
I will miss. But okay, if you say so. I will miss. I'm just using the cane. Okay, 17?
17 will hit.
No. He pivots and leaves the ground for a moment as he just drop kicks her through the door. If that.
She
knocks.
goes, hey, you gonna take me out to dinner? What? Through the doorway, just thunk.
And then the last second that you see before the door
Skid.
closes, the Yamcha pose.
yes, the Yamcha pose. She's just on
Does
the
it
ground
open
like
the door?
"Yeah."
all kobolds must go down with the Yamcha pose.
It is
What do I
ingrained in
see?
their DNA.
the door
Should I
the
see
door
through the door?
Yes.
the doors swing open. I will give you a perception check as they kind of like swing open and swing closed.
Do I also? should
Oh
have
my
perception?
god,
Oh
you're kidding me.
my god!
That's what I'm rolling? Okay.
You know what? Fair enough. Here, give me a second. I will reveal shit to
He
you.
remembers to lift the saggy skin over his eyes.
I will say with that nat 20 perception, you can spot at least over here, this stuff.
Oh, they really fucked up, leaving no one down here.
Moving in. All right. Then.
Yep.
Allow me to reveal more. Gonna keep moving.
That is. Hold on, I'm double
You have a
checking.
bonus action dash.
I do.
You were here.
I
So
will
far, you have
bonus
moved
action do a perception check to spot a hidden creature.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you with the natural 20. I'm just gonna
Oh,
give you with the
cool.
natural 20.
That's a
There's no
19.
one.
God.
There's no one hiding in these areas.
Cool.
You don't see any telltale traces of invisibility. If you'd like to use that bonus act for something else.
No. Maxwell doesn't feel comfortable with going alone after the incident.
Fair. Fair enough. All right then. Next up, Percival, your turn.
So there's no one down this way, huh?
I mean, Maxwell hasn't called out, so you don't know.
He's very speepy.
Well, I've only seen the one person, and I've seen several down this way. So I start moseying in that direction.
I mean, sure, if you want.
I can only go 25 feet.
Ah, yes, short people.
But she lifts her...
Short game.
She lifts her hand and gives it a snap as Smudge, who's bigger than normal, lets out a sort of whew before swooping off and through the doorway.
Okay. Go ahead and pull out a second token for yourself.
Okay. I wonder, do I have a bird token?
You do have a bird token. It's just not the right bird token.
Actually, yeah, I'll just pop one of these out. Oh, it won't let me. That's right. I do have several bird tokens. You're gonna have to make it smaller, though.
That's fine. Let us squish this down to that. And then we will mark this with a little purple dot.
Smudge.
Take up the whole token.
So Smudge has a movement of 60 while flying. So with a good dash, let them swoop in.
Alright.
35, 40. Do they see anything in here?
Well, if they did, they can't tell you.
Why? They're
Because
within
you
100
can't see-
feet of me.
You can't see through their eyes.
No, but they can communicate to me.
You can communicate to them. You give them orders if they are within 100 feet of you.
Okay. Well, then, as an action, I look through their eyes.
Alright then. Looking through their eyes, I will reveal to you. There seems to be no one here, seems to be no one here, and yeah, you can see that little alcove up there. You can see that there seems to be no one over here either.
All right, that's half of their movement on a sprint, and they will continue. Or wait.
That waypoint path makes me think that the bird just kind of like slapped Soren on the face on its way over there.
It's 80. They have 120 when they
That's 75.
when they're flying. Yeah,
80 because
so...
it's off your square. 80 off your square.
Okay.
So you have another 40 feet left.
All right.
Moving them over there.
Sure. Yeah.
All right then. Well, first of all, you can see that there seems to be no one over here. And then, to very carefully do this next one. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. You can see a very scared looking goth tabaxi girl there. That looks as if she is out of her league. And is currently in retreat. And that is all you can see. You see a pair of double doors down here, but that's it.
All right. Fine with me.
Alright then. That is Percival. Air Elemental, what's it doing?
Okay.
Also,
I just
Percival,
gotta
did you
look
say
at
anything to anyone?
25. Okay, more than enough.
I guess if Percival's looking through their eyes, she'll say, "There's only 4 visible in that room that I can see."
Actually, hold on. Let me see something. We go 45. That'd be 60. Oh, we can make it to you.
No.
Oh boy.
No. Not
Yes.
him.
Joan specifically going up this way to not get attack of opportunity. Hello.
I mean, as if it matters much.
I mean, fair. As it's gonna whooshy whoosh over. Come on and slam.
No, I
14?
crave violence.
Oh, dear God, the 14 misses.
Welcome to the jam.
And welcome to the jam.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
Fake out.
no!
That one doesn't.
Holy
So
shit.
26
Sick.
bludgeoning.
So he's gonna eat shit and go down immediately?
Punch.
Like, even if not for his low health state, just the elemental gives him, like, it swooshes over him with the first hit, and he's like, oh, and then just, like, the second one comes up and just uppercuts him into the stratosphere, and his head is now, like, buried into the roof
It's
of the...
that
his-
fucking video I posted earlier for the road to El Dorado. Just, I'm okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm okay! Ugh! As he gets punched into the roof, and, like, his head's now stuck in the ceiling. Just like... is that your air elemental's
He's gonna
turn?
need a chiropractor.
Yeah, no, that's its turn.
By the Biker 9000, I've never seen a man get broken in half. Rencois, it's your go.
It's the air elemental with a steel chair.
Oh! Alright, so...
Okay, let's see. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh boy, I can reach this one. Barely, just barely.
No!
As Rencois just
Don't
throws
reach
open
people.
the doors, looks around. You.
Who, me? Says the kobold.
She answers by drawing her staff back and cracking it over the head.
He has purple eyes, though. He has purple eyes, though. Ah! The 14 will miss.
And then, ouch. God damn it. Oh
Just-
boy, Rencois continues her trend of being completely useless herself. Rencois has
Excuse me?
not done
Useless?
damage this entire fight. The air elemental has.
So
You
Rencois,
have fixed Soren and the monk.
so Rencois, as you come
Damage
up and,
wise.
as you come up and wham jam on this dude, just like one whiff over his head, and then just like you try and kick him, and he's just like, I'm used to being kicked, and just ducks beneath it.
You're the same size. How are you missing?
Soren, you go.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
Rencois just grits her teeth and growls, stand still!
No.
go over here. It couldn't really be like right there, could I? No.
You can be right there. You just can't end your turn there.
Yeah, I'm trying to give Akathar a flanking
I'll
bonus.
I'll say you both have flanking. Like she's stuck in a corner. Where's
Yeah,
she
she's
gonna go?
gonna. Yeah.
Alright.
6 feet under, hopefully.
No.
We're not supposed to kill people. We're not supposed to kill people.
No, this one.
What's she done? She's just been a ninja.
All right, so
She knows what she did.
All right, so yeah, Soren's not happy about being stabbed, so he's entering stance, and he's going to burn a negative balance,
No.
and with his blades inverted so that the blunt ends hit her instead of the killer ends.
Okay. Gonna Roroni Kenshin her. All right, yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Attack number 2,
Yeah, that hits.
and
attack number 3.
And Shad, she already burned her reaction.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, like
Oh
there
my
was
God.
there was no chance he was surviving if she got hit twice from Soren. Nah, no. The first attack hits her in the side, and the second attack catches her on the temple, and just like down like a sack of bricks she goes, just plop onto the ground. Like she is just out. Is that your turn, Soren?
Yeah, that'll be his turn.
All right then. Little Miss Rogue Monk, or Little Miss Monk, is going to move over here and say, "Here, let me give you a hand with the little bastard. Or shall I say a foot?" And she goes to kick him, but misses.
Oh yeah, sure. It's the kobold, not any of us.
No, a 15. She got a 15. No, 15 misses. 15 just misses, damn it. Oh, that'll hit. And then that'll hit. Okay. She doesn't quite crumple him in one turn, but she almost. As she kind of like does a kick to his head, which he ducks underneath. The second foot comes up, catches him in the chin, before she does a little spinning roundhouse and kind of mule kicks him in the gut and gut checks him back about 5 feet here. That is her go. As she will then step back and kind of give a after you type gesture. Actually, step over here. She's not dumb. That'll be that. Oh, it's his turn.
Run away, run away.
Disengage and super run away. Ah! Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. You were my friend!
Yep.
Shoots the
Does
rabbit
the
monk.
elemental get an attack of opportunity?
He disengages a bonus action. However,
Doesn't
he
the
will.
monk have sentinel?
No, she does not.
The fuck?
She
Dying.
I mistook one thing that she had for another. Oh no, wait, she does have sentinel. Yeah, no, you're right. Fuck. Oh.
Well, Sentinel doesn't. The Sentinel
Well,
It does.
well.
How the turns have
What's
tabled.
the consequences of your own actions?
Hold on.
As this guy tries to run away from her, she just grabs him by the head, by the like she scruffs him, and just throws him back into the wall over here. Just Yamcha posing.
So what are you saying the Sentinel does here?
Sentinel
It
gets
ignores
around
the disengage.
action.
All right. Yeah. Creatures within 5 feet of you provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Yes.
Yep.
Valen, your
fucked,
turn.
yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to be moving up forward.
Moving up forward. All right then.
And I'm going to pop the heal on my. No, I'll drink a potion. Do we
Drink
ever
a
figure out
potion.
potion rules?
Action to get full healing. Bonus action to get roll healing.
I'll use my action. Might as well. Greater is 44 plus 4, right?
Greater is 44 plus 4. Yes.
Alright. Plus 11. So plus 15.
Yep. You're using your action, right?
Oh no, shit. So 15.
It is 4 by 4 is 4, 8, 12,
That's
16.
20.
16 by affliction is 20 hit points.
Alright, so.
That guy's out of initiative.
Alright. But yeah, that's my whole action.
Alright then. Next up. Oh no, she's down at the initiative as well. I'm gonna erase her.
I'm no longer in half health range.
Let's see. She's gonna do a
Offering
thing.
the empty
Percival, you're gonna watch as this girl comes over here and then enters this room at a bit of a fast pace.
Do the doors swing open? Do they look like they lock again?
They don't lock, but they do close behind her. Agathar, your turn.
Agathar watches this woman in front of her drop, and he just kind of like takes another like beat to just kind of stare at her, and then he just, glad you got to her before I did. And he kind of looks out, hops down. He's gonna yeah, he's gonna near over here as a bonus action, kind of look around. And then
you can see Percival. You can see Smudge, and then you see a pair of double doors there at the very bottom.
So, like, as Agathar says that, Soren just replies with, "Oh, don't worry about it. She owed me a pain tax for wasting water."
Agathar gives Smudge the "What's up" head nod. And he will pull out a Percy potion, a Percy healing potion, and then he's just gonna take his action to drink that.
Potion.
Yeah, I just called it minor Percy potion.
Hey,
Persian.
man, Agathar is a
Persian.
Pokemon. Agathar is
Yeah, I
a
am
Pokemon.
definitely a
He's
Pokemon.
drinking a PP potion.
Perfect.
So that's an action.
It's a
Is
little
full
one
heal,
though.
right?
It's a little PP potion.
Yeah, it's a full heal, right? If I use an action.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 2d4, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 HP, which helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It should be
Oh,
13
okay.
HP.
Is it 13? Is it not plus? Oh, plus 5?
Yeah, 8 plus 5 is
Oh.
13.
Oh,
Stop
I
giving
had
it-
it at plus 6.
Stop.
I
giving
had it.
yourself
I had it
extra
at plus
healing.
6. I don't know where. I had. Look, it was my notes.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good now. Yeah, that's it for me. I don't really see anyone else.
All right then. With that, I think that we can call turn order at a done here, as the sounds of combat fade, and let me actually just make a movement real quick. Rencois, you feel a little tap on your shoulder, and you hear a very familiar voice.
Hmm?
Kept you waiting, huh?
God damn it!
As Rencois is just eyeing up the monk.
Like she hears, "Kept you waiting, huh? Sorry, I had smoke."
So turn order is over.
Yes. Turn order will be.
Yeah,
Nicotine.
Rencois kind of just like jumps and turns. Shit.
Yeah.
Like turns, like a fucking staff gripped in her hand, like ready to turn it and smack, and then realizes,
Sorry. Forgot you couldn't see me.
you almost got beamed in the head.
I think I would have been fine. The others are on their way as well.
Question:
Yeah.
Could I make a check to summarize where Neatal is and purposely step on her foot?
She is invisible.
Yes.
But sure.
There's plenty of water and other things on the ground. I've been very liberal.
You can make a perception. Go ahead.
22.
22.
That's pretty good.
All right then. You can locate a foot to step on.
You just see as you're having this conversation, you catch like Percy giving Rencois and the air a side eye as she purposely lifts a foot and stomps a little harder in one particular place before continuing on.
I knew I was invisible, but she may have done it on purpose.
So sorry, I couldn't see you there. She just keeps going.
Oh, I'll bet. Anyway, the others will arrive here in a minute, and with that in mind, Let me drag these three in here.
Next will go clear.
You. What's your name?
Oh, my name? Well, they call me, oh, shite.
Miss.
Fucking enchantment magic's really...
Chocolate thunder.
I lost my name.
Anytime. Sorry, go on.
The name's Tara.
Oh God.
Tara Softpaw. And she, holds out a hand.
Okay.
Rencois. And she'll shake her hand.
And in the background, decloaking as greater invisibility has its concentration dropped, is, Neatal. In her ninja garb. Anyway, can't thank you enough for, freeing me from that batch's control. Hope you don't mind giving her a couple knuckle sandwiches.
So I can attest it's not fun. But how are you feeling? You feeling okay? Like you can fight?
Yeah, I'm okay. I can fight, as you can see right over there. That little bastard there. Kicked his lights out.
You got a mean kick, and that's kind of why I'd like to ask for your assistance in this, but if you feel like you want to take a rest, then feel free for that as well.
Oh no, I'm more than fine. And hey, look. My feet are off limits, except for my boyfriend's. And she just starts moving off.
Did she say that, like, squarely at Soren? I saw you ping the map.
Squarely at Soren, yes.
Yes. Like, gee, I wonder if Scottish Banui is for Soren.
So Soren just kind of like raises an eyebrow, looks at Rencois and goes,
"You
what
asked.
that was all about."
You said, "Hey, you have a mean kick. I'd like to offer you a bit of assistance." And she's like, "Hey, that strikes from my boyfriend's."
No. He said you got a mean kick, and I would like to ask for your assistance.
Yes,
but
yes, I know. He didn't mean it that way. She took it that way. That was the joke.
Oh, okay.
That was the joke. That was the joke.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Let's see if Rencois understands. Rencois has no goddamn clue. As she shrugs, I don't know either.
Neatal's just gonna pat you on the back. It's okay, hun. I doubt you'd be interested in that kind of stuff. Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
What stuff?
What?
You know what? Forget about
Let's
it.
move along.
If we have other things to focus on.
Yeah, we do. Here, come on.
Natural's looking at this door.
I'm looking past the bar with blades like still deployed. Do I find anything or anyone?
You fucking seething. Behind the bar? There's no one behind the bar.
I guess I was kind of in murder mode right now.
I will tell you right now, aside from all the people you've beaten up, there is no one else available. And as you guys all settle into this room, you hear the crackling of speakers as a very familiar voice comes on. I heard a rumor that Percival was working for us.
Whoa, what's this?
What'd you say?
I said, the voice says, I heard a rumor that Percival was working for us.
Is the door in front of me open? Or
it is not. It is intercom speakers in the area
No,
around you.
I hear. I'm wondering if the door is open.
The door is not open.
Okay. You see, they say this, and Percy looks to you, Soren, then to Valen, and then takes a step up to the door and kicks it open.
Athletics? With disadvantage because of your size?
I can't be cool. I'm not allowed.
I'm sorry. These are big doors.
Low roll is a 16. I'm calling it. Low roll 16.
Yeah, low roll
I
14.
Survey
believe-
says.
Lucky.
Three.
Lucky.
Right.
All right, lucky. Go for it.
Do it, please.
Roll
for the love of
1d20.
God. Come on.
17.
Oh my Lanta. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. All right then. Percival, give me a minute to do a bit of a music change.
All right, so I'm guessing we didn't talk any strategy. So I
Nope.
guess I'm not.
We're just doing it.
We tripped
So I
the
guess-
claymore.
So I guess I'm.
You took the claymore.
Alright.
Bouncing Betty.
Daisy cutter.
All right, so
Hit the
Soren,
tag.
on a scale of 1 to max health to 75, because I know you're 1 health.
Okay, everyone.
It's okay. I have
Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
an idea.
You guys have until the current song ends to get whatever talking you want done out the way before I start this shit.
All right, I got an idea.
You guys have
Agatha
roughly 3
will
minutes.
hop over here, and what I'm gonna do all the way over here, I'm gonna summon a fucking ghost.
Okay.
I was.
So right here, so once it's go time, it could just go right through the wall, right into.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it
No.
does.
Oh,
Yeah, ghosts
like,
are
it can go
ethereal.
through
The
walls?
spirit-
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
There you go.
All right, then. Fair enough.
It only takes
Alright.
damage from that if it stays there.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough. I did not think that it could do that.
All right, so do we want a silent spell?
Also, can I start taking out any speaker system that I can see?
I will say that you, Neatal, Lana, and Riven each take out the 4 speakers around the room the second that they crackle to life and give, you know, the first line of dialogue to try and control Percival. Which, surprisingly, she doesn't seem to be affected by. At all.
Percival's not even.
It's not her name.
So
All right, so it's like Rencois will look to them. So, I have an idea. I get the feeling that our good friend spreading these rumors probably the not the most athletic type. I say send in the air elemental, whip them around, throw them into the walls, beat the shit out of them while they're down. And she just grins, again, eerily reminiscent to Mel.
I forget where my foot kicking this door open happened.
It would have happened, like, in the middle of all this, as you slam your foot into the
Can I-
door and kick it open.
Okay.
And within it, is is this girl playing a piano?
can I drop
Hey.
silence?
So Soren's going to ask the
Pleasure
party
to see ya.
Soren's going to ask the party, how many of you did I hurt?
Not really much.
Me.
Awful. Fuck my life. Soren, you get 9 HP. Awful. That healing spirit
Still.
fucks me every time I use it.
Congratulations. You've made it through. Allow me a moment, if you will, to
Congratulations.
finish my
Go
sonata.
fuck yourself.
All right, how about no? Do we want?
Well, you don't really
Let's
have
try-
much choice in the matter, do you?
Let's try round 1. Silence.
Fuck your music.
Counterspell.
Eloise, get him.
Chad, how tall is the ceiling?
It is about 10 feet tall.
All right. Anyone else have any silence or spells they want to throw down?
I could do something much more direct.
She counters. And as this goth girl does counterspell your silence, you can see that she's quivering. And Bethany's just like,
May I use an action?
mm-hmm.
Sorry.
She's
May I
really
use an
getting into her
action?
performance.
May I use an action to use my once a day Cape of the Mountebank to Dimension Door over the piano?
You know what?
And here,
Yes, you can.
and here comes
Holy shit.
Maxo. with
He
the
is going
people's
to,
elbow.
literally, yes, the people's elbow. Just like, he will kind of jump in midair in the position. He kind of tears a bit of the hemming out of a cape and bursts in a poof of brimstone, slamming down onto the piano.
Soren sees this and he just goes, "Have I ever told you how much I love traveling
There
with you guys?"
There is the deafening silence that falls after the piano is rested upon, and she looks at you. Officer, you couldn't have allowed me one last play before I go off to the before I head off to the booking?
It ain't nice to spread rumors, especially ones that ain't true.
Seems like it, but my associate gives up. Me? Do what you will. I already know what I am.
Huh?
And what is that? A filthy rat?
Merely the illusion of one. And with that, you see her.
You certainly have illusions of your own grandeur.
With that, she begins to. Sorry, Percival, you wanted to say something?
No, I'm good. She's gonna rapidly melt.
No. She's going to rapidly try to rattle off a spell, but from the top rope, Eloise, counterspell.
Yeah. Can my ghost come out of fucking nowhere and just punch Bethany?
Actually, oddly enough, your ghost
I want the air
cannot.
elemental too.
What do you mean it can't?
Because as your ghost sits here in this wall, it can't emerge into the area around Bethany.
Motherfucker.
As it
okay.
runs into a shimmering barrier.
Ah, the hollow spell.
One might say a wall of force.
Oh,
Yep.
fucking damn it.
Monka ass. Oh no. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me!
Rencois, you got one more of those in you? Dispels?
Wall of force, you say?
Wall of force, I say, yes.
Yeah, no.
Wall of force extends into the
Rencois
ethereal
just
plane, as far as I know.
Rencois just
It's also the ghost is also on the material plane, so I don't know.
she just holds her staff, rests it against the barrier. Stop crying. Cry.
Alright, roll me a spell ability check, Rencois.
Ooh.
Your DC is 15, I believe.
Wall
Don't
of
mean
force.
to interrupt here,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Dispel Magic doesn't work on Wall of Force.
Oh,
Explicitly
shit.
states as
It
such.
doesn't?
No.
Actually-
only
Only-
Disintegrate does.
You know
Yep.
what? You know what, Rencois? Roll... You would know this. I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
I say, is that just in Wall of Force?
That is just in Wall of Force.
Oh, but yeah, it's like I don't have Wall of Force, so I don't know that.
Well, that's
Uh,
fucked
you-
up.
You were
Yeah.
trained by Mel. You understand. You know how spells work.
Yeah, no, she would have known.
I would have known as well, and I wouldn't have said something.
All right, so what
So
spells
fine.
can go through Wall of Force? Nothing. Psychic.
I believe spells that don't originate from you can. It's not like the Cube of Force.
All right.
Let me
Oh.
check. Visible Force.
I mean, there is a Maxwell in this area.
So I can just drop a Withering Bloom in there, and so so I have 3 spell
Here,
slots.
we're just gonna go back to initiative order real quick. There's a lot of
Alright,
people who
go
want
on
to do a lot of
initiative.
things right now. Rencois, you have
Hate
Rencois,
I'll be back.
Rencois, you have your turn still. You did not use Dispel Magic because you are a smart person who knows their spell effects because their mother taught them well.
Shy Knight just doesn't.
Understandable.
Okay, so hold on. I'm just reading Wall of Force so that I know what the hell it does. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. Immune to all damage can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. Okay, so anything that doesn't have to pass through it would work. Okay, let me see what the hell I prepared.
I got something.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Is that something called Fireball?
Why would I fireball
Mm.
Maxwell? He looks like he's made of tissue.
He has evasion. He'll be fine.
No, I don't.
I have something better.
Oh,
In my opinion, I have something better.
I have something.
What you gonna do?
I have something. Rencois is going to look in there, and she's like, "You may be able to keep me out. You can't stop everything." And Rencois is going to pound her staff on the floor, and light is going to begin forming inside that little bubble right at the back where she is.
Is this moon?
Yeah.
Is this
I'm gonna
Moonbeam?
blast, and we're going to we're moonbeaming this bitch.
Percy just looks. You see sweat
What level?
bead up on Percy's forehead.
What level?
I'm fairly low on slots, so just a level 2.
Level 2? Alright then. I will roll a thing. Ugh! Roll damage.
Full 2d10. Let's go 12 radiant.
Alright. Immediately, you see that she begins to fall apart. As this moonbeam hits the back line of her and just starts, slogging off bits of her. And she just starts cackling wildly. As I need to make a check for her. Wall of Force is still maintained.
Oh, come on. All right.
Rip.
Next.
Next up, Soren.
I mean, there's really nothing Soren can do.
Alright.
Hmm.
Monk can't do anything. Valen, you're on deck.
So
It's fine. She has to make the save again when she starts her turn.
You
Actually,
know
hold on. Soren goes into and holds action.
Alright, hold action. Monk will hold action. Valen, your go. What are you gonna do?
Let's see if the ringing in the ears can stop.
Okay. Wisdom save. She's actually kind of good. Yeah, she's pretty good at those. That's a success.
Yep, no damage. I can't do shit.
I honestly should not have used Summon Undead so early. God damn it! I could have just summoned it in the fucking cube.
Next up, Eloise. She's gonna hold action. Actually, no, wait. She can't just hold action here. Actually, what can she do? Let me look at her stuff.
Cast Fireball
Fireball.
on self.
Oh, jeez.
My master taught me something I'll never forget. When in doubt, fireball.
Do I mean the spell or the drink?
She is going
It's up
to
to you
cast...
to decide.
She's going to cast... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Like instead of the material component being a pinch of bat guano, it's just like a friggin' like slider glass of fireball drink.
She will cast. She'll cast Hold Person on her.
Okay.
Paralyzed. It's her turn now. She skips.
She gets damaged.
End of turn. Okay then.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
the moonbeam.
Alright. So, as the moonbeam continues to burn through her, she manages to break the paralyzation effect.
I have a question.
Give me a second. Do.
Use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. What the fuck can I do?
As this moonbeam continues to sear through her, she breaks free for a moment from the paralyzation effect. And you guys can watch as her left arm falls off completely. I guess now I know I was never the real one. Her other arm lifts upwards as her fingers start to peel and fall away, and the rest of her other arm collapses into this snowy pile of ash.
Oh, God damn it.
Merely a copy. Merely a doll. And with that, she turns into a pile of slush and ash before even that melts away into a little puddle. With that, the Wall of Force falls, and Bethany is dead.
And Agathar's ghost busts in like, "Oh, I'm ready to go."
Bethany's not dead. Bethany's in the prison cell. We just killed her doppelganger.
I hope it actually killed her.
Meanwhile, in the prison, Bethany is breaking out.
Bethany just kind of like that classic like what's the game called? Gmod, it just kind of falls.
Yeah.
But with that, combat is over as this girl very willingly just surrenders. It's just like, I don't want any trouble.
Soren takes out his silk rope because it's the only rope he's got and begins to bind her hands behind her and just says, don't fight the authorities, just submit to them. You didn't. I don't know why you were working with these people, but
It was
got a lot
money
of
for my
time so far.
family.
Family
The
where,
ghost-
if I might ask.
The ghost just
boy.
travels through her and just
Mirzai.
keeps going.
Mirzai.
He looks down and sighs and he says, I've heard that name before.
No, there's better ways of making money.
Not a lot of money and not quickly. Just... Please don't hurt me.
Then be glad you're the last one that get caught. As the ghost kind of like travels to Agathar, kind of like, and he just kind of waves like, "It's fine, don't worry about it." And he shakes the ghost's hand and then just kind of disappears.
I want it to be cool.
He dabs up the ghost and then just disappears.
Maxwell will.
The
How
ghost dies a second time of cringe.
how destroyed is this piano having 250 pounds land on it from 10 feet up? Actually, hold on.
It was a fairly sturdy piano. Yeah, it took the damage. It just, it ruined the sonata,
Okay, fair.
which was more than enough for her.
Sag, I was hoping to just totally go
This
through it.
this girl says, all she wanted to do was talk before the end. Hence the wall. But
Yeah, well,
you kinda
with
didn't
all
give
due
her that.
respect, fucker.
No, it's fine. I understand. She was scary.
We-
With some of the things
Well,
she's made us do
that
with
and
just
we-
her voice, that I don't trust her talking.
Also, we've dealt with the real one in prison more than enough that I don't feel like listening to a copy of her.
So, what does this mean? That her tales of the master were all fabricated and she was the head honcho this whole time, and we've just had the real one in prison this entire time.
She
Rencois
shrugs.
just kind of
She shrugs.
just pinches the bridge of her nose. I don't know.
Maybe she might have notes or something in that room.
Yep, Valen is already looting the room.
I say we let the detective investigate this area.
Well, if you guys all want to, you can each make me a investigation check.
All right.
Might as well.
Investigation.
Soren will abstain because he's not good at investigating.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just-
Maxwell.
17. 17.
14.
Let's see.
Damn.
17, 22,
Like,
17,
Wait,
22.
I got it. The air elemental.
Air elemental.
Get in
Sure.
here,
He's
bud.
instead. Yeah, Soren's instead escort.
Oh my god!
Wait, the ghost!
Ah, he's
Hold
such an airhead.
Wait, the ghost!
The air elemental
Hey,
just
the ghost
comes in. The
actually
paper.
Yeah, I rolled a fucking
air-
18 minus 3 intelligence.
The
give
air
me-
elemental the air elemental floats in. The papers just start blowing everywhere. And Rencois like, no, back out, and it just floats back out the door
Get the
dejectedly.
broom. I'll get the
Oh,
broom.
man.
So
I
Soren's
wanted
instead
to
going
help.
to. Yeah, Soren's instead going to escort her back out here where she can sit down
Alright.
and just keep an eye on her.
Just a second. Get some music in here. Oh, jeez.
Does he
Why?
find another Vorpal sword?
It's a Vorpal tag.
No. You find the Thronger.
It's a Vorpal.
The Throngler.
The
The Throngler.
Throngler.
That's what you find.
The Throggle sword.
It's like
T-H-R-O-N-G-E-L.
Well, see, it's like Rencois is overdue for a weapon. It's
Yeah,
a Throngler
exactly.
staff. Throngler
Staff
staff.
of Throngling. Anyway.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm just saying. Rencois uses mushrooms. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
Fair enough.
god.
Fair enough. She's gonna give people mushroom stamps now.
Newspaper.
A scroll
Newspaper.
of summon to Raz?
So yeah. As you guys search around the office, and Rencois, you get advantage from Neatal helping you.
Hell
Maxwell, you get advantage. Actually, Maxwell, yeah.
No.
Maxwell, you get advantage
Die.
from Eloise helping you.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, I tried.
No, it's okay. A 17 is still pretty good.
And Percival doesn't need advantage.
I mean,
You know what,
Soren,
Percy? Take
Soren,
guidance.
Soren, buddy, you will also gain advantage on an investigation check as Riven also helps.
I mean, sure. With a -1, what can go
I
wrong?
believe in you. 13.
Eh,
Okay then. Do. So, within this area, you guys find a couple things of note. So, firstly, there is a gray bag in this room. Found by Rencois. If you were to reach inside of it and feel around a bit, you would feel like these fluffy little fuzzy balls inside of it.
Oh my god.
Wall is
Oh,
delicious.
is Shad giving me the funny that I wanted?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Yes.
it's mirror dice.
Next up.
The clickety clacks, yes.
Next up,
It-
you
wi-
guys.
What color is the bag? For
It's gray.
chance.
It's a gray bag.
It is gray.
Huh?
It's gray.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Actually, is there any chance you'd let me use my lucky to give another try on that to investigate?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Burn all that luck.
23. I mean, yeah,
One
that's
better.
the last of it. One better.
Nice.
One
That's
better is
it makes
better.
all the difference.
Yes.
The DC was actually 23.
Let's see. You also find some pipes that have rats drawn all over them, etched into it. You
I know
find
that.
a ring with a brain upon it.
Ooh.
You find a cute little circlet with some rubies inside of it.
I know what that is.
And you guys find 1, 2, 3 spell books. One of which is owned by this woman right here, and she would prefer you not steal.
Stealing's a strong word. It's called confiscation.
Reappropriation.
She would prefer if you didn't take her thing.
I am certain you would prefer I didn't.
Damage reparation.
Anyway, so yeah, tiara with rubies. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Yes. And oh Jesus. I'll get back to you on the spell lists in 2 of the 3 spell books, because the third one I imagine you're going to leave with the police chief.
Yeah, I kind of have no choice in that.
Yes.
At least not since one prisoner is conscious.
The other 2 are, dead.
Not dead, unconscious.
No. This person's dead. This person's dead.
The person in the chair was a snowman and therefore couldn't die.
Yeah.
They just became water again.
Yes. But no, this guy's a fucking raisin.
yes, he is.
That one got blighted. Shit.
Yeah, no, he got hardcore blighted. He's dead.
You did not piss me off.
So that one was working voluntarily with these people.
Right, from
good.
what you guys are able to tell, maybe.
Yeah.
You're also able. You also
Go for it,
find
go for it.
you also find a citrine, or a cittern, Cittern. That has a bit of a cittern. That has a bit of a magical sheen to it.
None of us are bards.
Shad,
What's up?
I would like to, kind of take the end off my, trick cane and kind of slip it under the piano keys and try and, lift up, pry off about 8 of them towards, the middle.
All right.
I will separate 4 into 2 pouches, like 4 and 4. One for personal and one for evidence. Hoping to try and like get some fingerprints off of it or something.
All right, fair enough.
Assuming
you
that was a
can-
direct copy of her, and all that.
I mean, you're able to pull off the keys that she was using.
Yeah.
And among the papers scattered throughout are a bunch of business reports, reports of drug trade and drug trafficking, a report about how Frogtown going under really messed with their businesses, and a secondary report of how the man in charge of those missions was him going under was also pretty bad for the company as well. There was a meeting today with a individual known as the Alchemist, simply put. That and this Alchemist was supposed to be meeting here around the time of the raid. So you can presume that just based on everyone else, you can probably presume this plant monster here was probably the Alchemist.
Cool.
Or at least a representation of them. And among them all, you find references to various individuals of note. For Soren, Rencois, for Soren and Rencois, the two of you, what you're able to find through these notes and these papers and documents is basically this is the crew of the dancers, or what remains of them, since the Morningwood branch went under about a month ago, because of some adventurers being involved there. And what remains of them after Frogtown went under like a year or so ago, when it was completely destroyed by Tyrandria to get back what remained of the capital. The next thing that you guys will notice with that 18 and 17, Agathar and Maxwell, the two of you are able to find a couple documents that pertain to this big boss, and how Big Boss usually arrives with a few extra individuals, kind of like, to bolster the forces, so to speak. And that while Big Boss was here in this branch earlier today, there's a note that they left earlier, before the raid started.
Damn it. Well,
And
he was
then-
here, and he just kind of motions.
Yep. And with that 23, Percival is able to locate the journal of the one known as Bethany that she finds in like this hidden compartment underneath a drawer. Like basically, she pulls the drawer out. She finds a false bottom, and she kind of like pops that open and finds a diary.
Everyone's looking up high, and I'm just here with my face at the same eye level as the fucking desk, and I'm just like, there's a button here.
Thank God for being short.
Where are we getting it from?
I flipped through it.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Like burgers or strips.
Fries,
I'm in the middle
Fireball.
of a stream. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you open it up and you go to read it, right? What is detailed within is a litany of entries detailing this person's hopes, this person's dreams, with a couple entries of note. I don't know what Master did to me exactly, but I find that I no longer need to sleep. I no longer need to rest my eyes like I used to. And it is a boon, it is a benefit, but at the same time, I can't help but be a little concerned. There is talk amongst those around me that they see me and they know me, but it is from times in which they cannot recollect. It is from times in which I cannot recollect being there. They ask me questions I don't know the answer to, but then I have to feign as if I do know the answers to them. And it's strange. But I trust in my master's word, and I trust that he will keep it. If I am ever captured or put upon and my family threatened, he will save me. And then it flips forward a couple days extra. There's rumors today of a strike force that intends to disrupt our operations, and Master has told me that I am to see that one of the chief officers is no longer there. And as I go to leave and speak to him of a rumor tonight, I can't help but feel as if Master isn't telling me everything. Although I have no reason to believe that he would lie to me. These long nights with no sleep and no rest, they weigh on my mind. I begin to think about things, inconsistencies, discrepancies. I don't rightfully recall my mother's name. Strange, isn't it? Oh well, it is no matter. I will do as I must, and I will take care of this officer. This Maxwell Carmine. It is a rather lovely sounding name. It'll be a shame to hear it spoken in such a cruel way. Flip forward another couple days. That group that has been giving me trouble has come back again. And they took out the Heathers. More's the pity for them, I suppose, having to deal with those two wenches again. But it is of no matter. They don't know where we are. They don't know my hideout. They won't find me here. And if they do, well, I know a couple of their names, and I can spread some rumors of my own. And then there is one entry that is very neatly written for today. They're here. I can hear them fighting with my people, my compatriots, my friends, and the puppets under my control. They're handily winning. And yet still, Master hasn't arrived. You know, I heard a rumor. A rumor that I was captured. And that I was working with the police. If that rumor is true, and these people come and get me, and Master doesn't intervene, then I guess I know that I'm not real. I'm merely a puppet. It's funny, isn't it? That the Master is so good at what he does, at what they do. The Master can give me sentience. Oh, I wish I had my mother and sister with me now. My brother, too. I wish to hold them one more time. But I know that is not to be. That is for my other. Still, I will play my part. I will perform my role. And Master will keep his promise. Like they said they would. They're outside now. I can hear them. Whoever finds this, I hope you enjoyed the read. And I hope you enjoyed the aftermath.
Oh shit.
Percival.
And the book explodes.
Delayed fire.
As the rest of the pages were all inscribed with runes.
As I'm gonna need everyone in this room to make a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Oh fuck. Shad, I'm making jests.
Oh.
14.
Thank God I'm not in the room.
14.
16.
So Soren was actually kind of like wanting to escort her out of the room.
Oh yeah, no. I imagine that you have already escorted her out the room. Sorry. She's just over here. And you're over there. Did you go back?
He basically was going to take her.
Well, and then you went back in the room, I would imagine. Because, like, both...
I guess...
Let's see.
I guess I would be in there if I was investigating stuff, so yeah, I guess
Riven was in there helping. Eloise was in there helping. Neatal was in there helping. Lana was outside watching this woman along with her.
Yeah, Balin probably would have been outside because not really finding anything of interest.
Let's see.
Unless you want me to stay in there, Shad.
You would stay in there because, like, this is all this searching is taking place at the exact same time.
All right, fair enough. My roll stands. All right, how many of us rabbits failed?
Well,
how many of us need to roll a d4?
Soren, roll a d4.
Yay.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Neatal. Riven.
And if Riven looks like he's about to fail, Soren's gonna try to pull him away as well.
Alright. So, Riven, dex save from him. He passes.
As a chain reaction goes off and the necklace of fireballs goes off also.
Passes. Rencois, you succeed as well. But you're going to take quarter damage as Neatal throws herself over you. And oh geez. Eloise fails, but she is gonna burn a lucky on that. Oh god. Yeah, no, she just fails.
And rolls worse.
This is fine.
Can I get down, Mr. President, for Eloise? Or
if you would like to,
I would imagine
certainly can.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm closer to Percival, because is the book exploding in Percival's hand?
The book is exploding in the middle of the room. Like, okay. I would imagine that it was picked up over here. It's moved to the middle of the room, so Percival can kind of like read it off to everyone, and then it just kaboom detonates. Would I be able to tackle Percival to like take the damage for her? You can tackle whomever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna get Percival. I will say both Eloise and Percival. Yeah, both Eloise and Percival failed. Soren succeeds.
Megathar's coming at me.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have to re-roll that. He just eats
No,
full
I'm
damage.
moving out of the way.
Oh.
Get down, Mr. Percival.
Oh, you're moving out of the way. Okay then.
Okay.
First of all, Riven
You're
walked.
trying to tackle me.
Yeah, I'm trying to take the damage for you.
Yes, and she
Yeah.
seemingly
Fair.
not allowing that.
All right then. So let me look up a thing.
How many d8s are you gonna roll?
Okay, I want to take the damage for someone.
You can try and take the damage for no.
I might as well, since I can kind of see maybe Percival started to move away. I don't know. I'll take it. I'll take it for Eloise.
All right then. All right. That is 28 damage to those of you who failed, and 14 to those who passed, as this glyph of warding explodes. Rencois.
7 for Rencois.
Yeah. Rencois, you take 7. Neatal has evasion, so she just takes
Get
half.
down, Get down, Mrs. President.
Let's see.
Maxwell will simply
Do
get
I-
nuked.
Do I take extra for essentially giving myself up to have Eloise?
Yes, it's as if you
Or
failed.
am I just... Okay, alright. I mean, I failed anyway, but... Okay.
Alright, let's see. Minus 14 here.
How many of our newfound allies are gonna die?
Okay. Let's
0.
go over here.
Yeah, fair. Alright, I got one more third level spell.
So you're taking it for Eloise, Agathar?
Yep.
Okay.
Giggity.
Alright then. So Agathar, 28 damage to you.
Okay, yeah, I calculate it.
Alright then. First of all, Riven walked in here bloodied. He's not looking much better after this. But everyone else is up after the explosion vanishes and the book is cooked, so to speak. Along with any other
Percy's
documents and papers.
Percy's like standing there. Her hat is pulled way back and kind of falls off her head. She has like a deep clench to her teeth, and her sleeves are ruined.
Eloise kind of looks over you. Are you okay?
The kind of the green like aura glow that Agathar had that was pretty bright is like severely diminished, but it's still not gone. Otherwise, he looks fucking perfectly okay. And he's I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Not you.
Oh, I'm fine.
With that, Lana runs in and is just like, oh, okay. Here. I can help. She's gonna use a mass healing word.
I'm still like very good on health, so that she could give it to everyone else except for me.
At 4th level, that is gonna be
Another d4. 3d4.
that's gonna be 16 hit points to Percival, Riven, Soren, Valen.
16, you said?
16, yes. Agathar,
Okay.
and
16, all right.
Maxwell.
I'm back up to full.
So 16 hit points.
Ow.
Yep. Thanks, Lana.
I was
I'm
fine.
I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm kind of done
you
with
get out of here,
explosions for the day.
As he steps out and gets blown up again.
Are you at least all right there?
Click.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Someone gets word to the head of the police that there's a good chance a operation might have been going down as we were doing this at the police station.
Yep, Max, that's all you.
Oh, what?
Here, I can.
Context clues, man. Go for it.
I'm literally not listening. What?
I rush out, full speed.
Send message to
Um,
Rivendell.
As
Oh,
you
gotcha. Cool.
as you go to rush out, Eloise is gonna tag you with a haste spell.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So we're talking. So how fast am I going? Because action dash, bonus action dash,
You
doubled
have
his
another
movement.
action.
Dash.
You have 60, 80, 120, 180. No, sorry, 60.
Sweet.
No, sorry, 60, 120.
This summer.
60,
I'm at
120,
25. I'm at
180,
25 speed right
260, 240. You have 240 feet of movement.
Sweet.
This summer, Agatha is Action Dash, the fastest superhero.
Fast fuck boy.
Action Dash,
So
coming this
Maxwell,
summer.
what are you doing first of all?
He will call up the girl.
Miss
bae.
Rivendell, Commissioner
Yes.
Rivendell.
Hey,
Sure.
guess what? Still alive.
Yeah.
By the way, something might have happened at the police station while we're doing this, so we're currently rerouting.
Well, I would imagine all of you are rerouting, correct?
Yep.
All right then.
Alright.
Eloise is
Yes.
gonna kind of like rest a hand on your shoulder, Percival, and say, the faster ones have this. We'll take it easy. Just gives her an eyebrow, like, right?
Percy?
Rencois just turns and starts walking out.
All right. Neatal follows
Just
afterwards.
striding with purpose.
So, with that in mind, give me just a second. You don't need to do that. You don't need to move. I'm going to move you guys to a different map.
Yeah.
With that in mind, I'm going to give.
Which I just imagine it's like Rencois goes. Or like Eloise is like, we'll let the faster ones go, right? Rencois leaves. Neatal leaves. Percival, I am not letting that bitch go alone. Leaves.
Percy kind of slow strolls out. She's not in a hurry.
Yeah, neither is Eloise. Riven is kind of just like. Lana just kind of like gives him a little backpack. Come on, you gotta get going. You got more work to do.
So
Yeah, I know.
I guess no one's watching the prisoners. Alright.
No. Your monk friend is watching the prisoner. This one.
Ah,
I collect the whoever has, I don't know who has the spell books. Who collected the spell books? Was it me? Was it someone else?
I will say that those are probably collected. They're just in a general bag of holding. You haven't had time to sort through them.
We have a general bag of holding. All right.
yeah, we
Wait,
have the general
We
bag
ha-
of holding.
Oh shit! Is that on me?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Fuck!
Agathar's speed running away. So
I call up Rivendell, give her the lowdown.
give her the lowdown. All right then.
Hugs, kisses, all that.
XO.
He will say XOXO out loud. XOXO.
He's just like,
winky face.
Soren, just there like,
TTYL.
tic-tac-toe or the phone or something?
TTYL. Yes.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
Thank
die
you.
this time.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Also, the six people with the six people with the lowest HP get back another 13 hit points. No, 14
I
hit
don't know
points.
if I have the lowest. I have 29 at the moment.
You're one of them. I have 36.
All right then. I get 14 more.
Yeah, 14 more. Lana's got to use her last third level spell slot to do another mass cure wounds or another mass healing word.
I have 60 out of 74.
But with
I
that,
I think I'm one of them.
Yes.
What was the healing again?
14.
16.
Soren,
14.
Percival, Riven, obviously, Valen, Maxwell, and she's gonna do herself because everyone else is out of range.
Like Soren will look back at Lana and just go, "Much obliged."
Thumbs up.
Alright. Max health. Yay.
Next up, so as you guys move through the sewers, Agathar, you're gonna arrive first.
I would hope so.
Just
Shortly
hear like a mosquito
afterwards,
buzzing just go down the street.
Neatol and Rencois will arrive.
Shortly afterwards.
Not shortly at
Like
all, but
5
you know.
minutes? 10 minutes?
After some time. But no, as you speed through the streets of Deepwood, trying desperately to reach the precinct, you have to slow down after a minute as that spell wears off. But you know, kind of like after a minute of catching your breath, you pick it back up and you continue rushing. And roll me an athletics check.
Oh boy, I'm really good at those. Yeah. 9.
9. Alright.
I do acrobatics.
No, this is to push
Yeah.
yourself. Actually, you know what? Roll me a Constitution saving throw instead.
Con save? Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Am I not proficient in? Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna roll on a 1. Holy shit. Oh yeah, 21.
Okay. You don't gain a level of exhaustion. Congratulations.
Aww.
Of course, I would be the one.
You're running at full tilt.
That's true. I am running at full tilt.
You eventually get to the precinct, and you get to the precinct far quicker than anyone else. And as you kind of skid around the corner and look at the precinct, you see Bethany standing outside next to a figure that is adorned in robes, that has a staff carrying a purple gem in the very top of it that seems to gleam with a bit of magical aura to it. As she looks over to you, and this figure turns and looks at you as well. And you see beneath this hood shimmering purple eyes and a grinning visage that you can't quite make out. They offer you a wave, and then they simply begin to walk away down the street, Bethany in tow. The two of them just walking. Her looking a lot more concerned about the situation than this robed figure is.
Agar definitely is kind of in the state where I want to go after him, but I know I can't.
Percy's doing that one meme from Pulp Fiction, like, where the hell are the police?
I'm gonna fuck me.
Range.
This won't matter against a fucking archmage. I will.
How do you know it's an archmage? Just do it.
I will. I'll have. Can I have Doug burrow under the ground, and then use his blind sense to just follow them?
Sure.
How fast?
How are you gonna
Doug
have
underground?
He's like a 40 speed for digging, I think.
My question for you, though, Agathar, is how are you gonna have him burrow into hard cobblestone?
Oh, there's a cobblestone street. Shit. Okay.
Just
I don't know
throw
why I
him
always
into
just picture all the streets are like dirt.
No.
Just throw him into someone's rose garden.
Yeah.
This is Vitrium. They're like protective glyphs of warding. Doug will just explode.
Yet. Okay. I will. Fuck it. God damn it. I will draw a arrow into. I'll use. Oh, hold on. Prestidigitation to like make an arrow into the cobblestone, and then I'm gonna climb on the roof and I'm gonna like follow them, but very much keep my distance.
All right then. About how much of a distance are you keeping?
30 feet.
All right. Then.
The 35. Because I know that's some range
35.
spells.
All right then. 35.
Can I at least attempt to do some stealth?
You can make a stealth, sure.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah.
You
I'm not very good at this road
trail. Well, I mean, you're also a bit panicked. Like, you just ran a literal couple miles to get here in time. And as you kind of, like, stumble a bit, and you're, like, you know, running along the roofs, you stay about 35 feet away from this person. And, like, Bethany is still looking up at you, just, like, eyes narrowed, brow furrowed. And she just kind of, like... And the weird thing about it is, every time you see any person get near this pair of people as they're walking down the street, they simply divert. They move around them, they move away from them. Guards nearby have a flicker of purple appear in their eyes before they just turn and look the other way.
Can I... She fully knows where I'm at. Can I just, like, do Thieves' Cant sign language to her?
Sure.
And can I just do clone or not, you will die the same?
She snarls. Well, I heard a rumor that Agathar ate shit and fell off the fucking roof.
I give her the middle finger.
Hilarious.
Her eyes widen, and the figure in robes with the staff stops. And he turns to look at you. Evening. I see you're still intent on following me and my apprentice here. Please, forgive her actions. She was acting on my behalf. I didn't know that one of her trainees was involved in things. Please, go back to your master. Tell her that I will come in due time. Although you will have to retrieve my ring first. Can't go without the bling, or so they say.
Agathar's eyes kind of widen, and then his own snarl. Kind of knowing at this point following them is just not helpful. He just kind of gives them a once-over, gives Bethany the once-over, and then just hops off the building and just starts running back to
This man snaps his fingers real quick, and you freeze in place. But before you go, a gift from the Lolly Lule Lo. He gives you a wink. And he gives you a wink. And then you're released. And the two of them flicker away in a bamf of magic.
Not good. And he turns and runs back to the precinct.
Alright, you run back to the precinct. Around the time you arrive, Rencois, you arrive with Neatal in tow. The two of you kind of like skidding to a halt as she kind of like pats your back. Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
You're pretty good.
Been through worse.
Yeah.
With Mel.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you kept up with me at the very least. Hey, look, there's your friend. Hey, Agathar! You see anyone?
Yeah, I hop
Why
off
are
the
you
roof.
screaming?
Oh, sorry.
I hop off the roof and just kind of glide over, and then just kind of, admittedly, maybe do a little bit of an Iron Man landing. And I walk over to them. It's too late. She's gone already. Yeah, he picked her up.
Son of a bitch.
Who picked her up?
Her master. Look.
And here's the thing, Agathar. The moment you go to say her master, you say the Lale Lule Lo.
Oh. Do I realize that came out instead of what I wanted to say?
Nope.
Okay.
And Neotal kind of like...
Fuck.
Neotal quirks an eyebrow. Rencois, you had something you wanted to say?
What the hell does that mean?
What is the Lale Lule Lo? She says.
I didn't
quotation
say that.
marks.
Did I say that?
You very much just did.
Yeah, you very much just did.
Alright, well, I just point. Well, that picked her up. And very big problem.
That.
It's God. Master Mel. He has a ring.
And at this point in time, just Neotal looks confused. Well, there you go, saying it again.
But did Rencois understand what he said?
Yes.
Oh, when he said Master Mel?
Yep.
Oh.
So basically, she heard
What do you-
Lalo Mel.
No, I think that was just the whole.
Yeah.
The whole Master Mel was Lalelulelo.
Mhm.
Oh, I think I know what he just did. Oh, this bitch.
Well, Rencois understood
you-
Master Mel,
Actually-
so
Actually, no.
What do you...
it's
Ooh.
just a general
No,
enchantment.
he... What do you mean? He didn't... He said Master Mel.
Yes,
and
he knows her.
you just said it too.
Okay, we're dealing with a very... Our teacher is very powerful. Apparently, this guy can do the same thing. It's some weird magic conceals their name.
Okay, you know what?
Do you
Fair
think
enough.
he's... Do you think he's one of, that group?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think he literally just walked in there and walked out with Bethany. So he has to be the enchantment.
He did say that. I know I'm not there, but
Yeah, he for sure did, but he's, yeah.
yeah.
And around this point in time, as you guys are talking to one another, Soren, Valen, Riven, and Lana all arrive. As Neotal just turns and looks at you guys. Hey, Valen, that's your name, right?
Yeah.
You and, shit. Do you or Soren, that's your name, right, too? It's Soren, right?
Oh, it's Soren.
Do either of you know what this Lale Lule Lo is?
No. Should we?
She shrugs. I don't know, man. Like,
I
your friends have been talking about it.
don't. No, you've never heard of it.
I'm talking about Master Mel, and I kind of like wait for her to like. I kind of like hold out my hand if she like reaffirms
Riven?
like she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Riven, Lana, and Neotal, all three are just like look between each other, just like, there's that word again. Like, the hell?
Can I Arcana this?
If you want to, sure.
Would this be advantage due to Mel's training?
This is not a traditional spell effect, so no.
Either way.
Oh! Ho, ho!
Wow.
Oh! Ho! Well, it appears as if whatever thing he just did is a enchantment effect. It hides information pertinent to certain things. In this case, Master Mel, whomever that guy was, whatever they both are, it seems as if anything related to archmages, or the people that you suspect to be them, or the people who are them, is obscured from other people.
Oh, this is gonna be good yet bad thing. Jesus. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go inside just to make sure everyone's okay. I don't think they did anything, but I think he just walked in and walked out, and he goes into the precinct.
So, based on what little information I got, our little task from the hermits in the forest
No one looks confused at that.
is now apparently being aided yet obstructed by the purple pink eye person.
Your three compatriots look a little bit confused.
Well, because Rencois understood Mel,
Yep.
so
He's going to look to the three compatriots. You know what our mission is, correct?
At this moment in time, Eloise and Percival, the two of you, arrive. And Riven is putting a hand to his head along with Lana, and they're just kind of like, no, I don't really remember what you're supposed to be doing. Finding someone, I think. Hey, Eloise, you know what these folks are supposed to be doing? And then Lana just kind of like turns around. She's like, "Yeah, do you know what they're supposed to be doing? What their mission is?" And Eloise holds up a hand like, "Well, of course I." And she snaps her fingers a couple times.
Oh, fuck.
I don't recall what their mission is.
Just looks to you, looks to them, then to the others, and then back at her group. Ah, well.
I recall broad
Isn't that
strokes.
convenient?
No, it's rather
James.
not convenient.
Soren kind of just like looks down and ponders for a second, and then looks over to Riven and says, "Hey, if you could do me a favor and come see me later tonight at the bar, I might have something for you."
Oh my!
Oh my.
You know, this makes sense at this point now. Who the head honcho is, if he is what?
Yes.
That wasn't an answer.
Real quick,
He
you guys.
is who we think it is.
Real quick, you guys. Because Garlic has to leave sooner than normal. I'm gonna go through his ending scene. I'm gonna have him exit Le Story.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry.
it's
No,
not
are
your
you
fault.
good?
It's not your fault. As
It's
the
all your fault. I'm just kidding.
as the five of as the 10 of you are conversing,
You're not sorry, but you
As-
will be.
as the 9 of you are conversing amongst yourselves, Maxwell, you speed past both groups and you make your way into the precinct. And around the time you arrive, Commissioner Rivendell arrives with her units in tow and a few other individuals as well. Yes. As everyone seems to kind of like converge together. And as I do a music change. Give me a second. Do, 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 do. Hold on.
Oh, we were definitely thinking it. We were definitely thinking it.
I could live not knowing that one.
by the way, you didn't need that 500 gold you had on you
So,
when you died.
as you and Commissioner Rivendell and everyone else steps into the police station, you look around and you see that various members of the police force are standing around as if nothing has happened. A small, light, almost imperceptible flicker of purple in their eyes as it just kind of like fades into nothingness. And the desk worker looks up and goes, "Oh, hey Maxwell, where were you all day?" As it seems as if everything related to the mission, related to the dancers, is gone from the memories of everyone in the precinct. And as he says, "How do you do to you, Maxwell?" suddenly you forget what you were doing all day. Were you here to... What were you here for? You turn to Miss Rivendell, who's kind of like pinching her head and shaking it a little before she turns to you and goes, well, Maxwell, it's, good to see you're, here today. Meet me in my office. Let's have a conversation about that party we were going to go to. And
yeah.
with that,
Sounds good.
yeah, I think that'd be fine. And almost in a haze, as everyone else just goes into the precinct and begins wandering off their own separate ways, Maxwell and Commissioner Rivendell go to their office and talk about their next date.
Their next date?
Yeah. Because obviously they were on a date all day.
Paid for what?
And
That gold would have helped so much down the road.
And with that, everyone, say thank you to Maxwell for joining us for session, and give a howdy, a farewell to Garlic. Goodbye, Garlic. We will
Thank you.
Goodbye.
You will return to the next
everyone.
guest slot, probably. Ah!
Who
Yay!
knows? I don't.
Who knows? I
Goodbye.
don't. Goodbye.
Love you too.
Bring back Teresa, you bitch.
I want to. Chad, let me.
I might.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Garlic. So yeah, Agathar. As you enter the precinct with everyone else, you watch as they all just start clutching their heads lightly, and then looking between each other before just going about their normal day in business. The people that they have as prisoners, they're just gonna take them in. They were prisoners for some reason. They can't quite remember. As far as Maxwell and Miss Rivendell are concerned, they were on a date all day in which they got a little bit beat up because they got jumped by some random thugs that didn't know who they were. And Agathar has a front row seat to all of this. As the narrative of today is rewritten in the minds of everyone involved. You are aware of what happened.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I
See if
think.
we get paid.
Yeah.
I think he's overwhelmed a little bit, because now he's just seeing someone just walk in, essentially change everyone's memory, and walked out. I think this is essentially really the first time he's ever... I think he's freaking out a little bit, because now it's essentially, oh, this is who we're up against. This is the type of power that we have to compete with. I don't think he does anything. I think he's just kind of frozen in there, just kind of like looking around in shock. I think he's two in his head right now.
All right. Everyone else outside the precinct, Riven kind of like turns to you, Soren, and goes, yeah, sure. I'll do that. Yeah, well, shit, well, what are we doing with this one here? Points back to the goth girl who just now arrives with that, bunny monk in tow, or with the bunny monk bringing her along.
Well, she's committed crimes he probably has to answer for.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Alright, well then, I guess I'll take her into the precinct. And then, we should probably just, talk to some officers about getting them down there for the rest of them. Right?
Aye, sounds like a plan.
Alright, they nod. And, what are the rest of you guys going to do?
So do I get the idea that now that everything's changed, we're not getting paid?
Well, you don't know everything has changed.
I don't?
No, this all happened inside the
you know.
precinct. The only person who's aware is Agathar.
Yeah.
The rest of you
Ah,
guys
he
are
was the first one.
like, as far as you guys are concerned, like you just saw Commissioner Rivendell and her squad enter the police station with Maxwell, and Agathar is in there as well. And you guys have a prisoner.
We're dealing with one of them. Enchantment. Great.
Sorry, Valen, you're saying that thing again. Who is it you're... Like, can you tell me who the Laleluleo... Who the Lalelulelo is?
Should have made it easier, Shad. Should have made it easier.
No, I like it being hard on myself.
The lottie leady law, there we go.
I like dealing with the consequences of my actions.
A person of mastery over enchantment.
Oh, like
Will be an issue for us now and down the line.
Huh. Well, I don't envy you for that one.
Rencois,
Hmm.
I doubt this will work. Everything we've been shown by Mel, I know not of any spell like this.
Yeah, well,
Try,
Right.
if you can, dispelling on one of our compatriots here.
Neatal kind of like puffs her chest out. I'll volunteer as tribute if this is something dangerous that I need to get off me. I'd rather not have it. Go ahead, Rencois.
See if they can.
It's like, and Rencois just kind of, and will reach up with her staff and just kind of boop on the nose.
All right, roll me a spell ability check.
Can I cast guidance?
Okay, using
Since
spell
I-
casting
You
ability.
you have not
Okay,
declared
mine
declared
is-
before the spell was cast.
Nah, fair enough.
It is just a
Spell
wisdom
casting
check for you.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I was kind of
Yeah, just
expecting a little bit more
flat
conversation before that,
wisdom.
but that works too.
Flat wisdom.
Not enough. as she kind of blinks a bit, and she's like, did that help?
Can you
I can't
understand?
tell.
It depends. Do you remember anything?
Uh,
Do you know
no.
of our mission of the Archmages?
Well, there's that word again, so I don't think it worked.
Shit. So, Rencois, since you can understand, should we go to Mel now or deal with the tower first?
I would say
Astamel
dealing.
was
Sorry, I'm not even here.
Astamel was adamant.
No. Percival, you're here. I said you and Eloise arrived last.
Astamel was adamant the last time we spoke. Take it one at a time. At the very least, it's valuable knowledge. We know of the existence of someone that we need to go after. The
Go
tower.
after, potentially kill one day? Possibly. Because dealing with this shit is gonna be hard, especially when we help these ones on their mission.
Yes, and quite frankly, if this is the power that we're dealing with, we aren't ready to face it yet.
True, but should we help these ones with their
The puzzle.
mission?
Their mission isn't going to happen anytime soon.
Well, no,
Eloise will kind of chime in and just kind of hold up a finger. Look, if we told you about our mission, but we don't remember yours, then, well, I'm not sure what we can do about that, but if you guys are going to help us with our mission, then we can try and help you as best we can with yours, whatever it is.
The only thing that I'm worried about is this whole the words in which you hear but cannot comprehend what we say might give away a lot, but nothing at all.
Well,
especially since we know.
Like I said, I don't know for sure, but if it's just words that it's affecting, then I don't see why we still can't help.
It seems to be affecting a lot more than words. Specific words about a specific topic.
Well, regardless, one thing at a time. Right now, we should focus on that accursed tower, which is something that they can help with.
You want our help with the... Are you talking about the puzzle dungeon?
The same.
Rencois' eye twitches a bit. Yes.
Oh.
We need to make it to the top.
I don't think we can help you with that. Not because we're not willing to, but because there's a limitation on how many people you can bring in.
It'll be fine.
This is giving me a lot to deal with, to talk about.
Besides, getting to the top of the tower and giving the Archmage of the Academy their mind back would ensure that individual is shunted from this place.
If you're talking about... You said
Don't
that.
strain yourself.
I'm sorry, Percival. I really wish I could help more.
I said individual. I didn't even, hint at it.
No, it was... You said the head of the college, and that I got that, but... That other word?
Our mind?
Archmage.
I didn't say Archmage.
Yes, you did.
You did, yes.
Oh. Whatever.
I have enough juice in me to message the hermits in the forest. Apparently that seems to work.
Alright.
Do we think we're going to be fighting anything anytime soon?
I suspect they've taken their leave, at least for the moment.
Fair enough. I'll try to figure out words.
Good for you. I'm going to take a walk about town. I have some things to check in on.
So if you
Percival.
You know what? As do I.
Percival, do you mind if I walk with you? Says Eloise.
She looks to Eloise and then to the others, as if seeing if anyone else is going to try and invite themselves.
Nope. The Valen's just gonna point to the two remaining and just general ask them, do you remember what we were doing in the sewers?
Raiding a compound, says Lana.
Okay. So I remember that.
I mean, we were there. We fought it.
Sorry, just testing out the limits of what just happened. It's gonna be a lot. Yep.
Fine, Eloise, you can come with if you must. I have some places to check in on progress.
Of course. Eloise will disappear with Percival into the town. Riven is going to just give Soren a pat on the shoulder. Hey, instead of meeting up later, why don't we just go back to the bar right now? I could use a drink after all this.
Hey, sounds like a plan. I'll meet you there. I've actually got someplace I want to check out first before I head there.
Yeah, sure
Got a
thing.
question to ask the commissioner.
Neatal kind of like looks down to you, Rencois. Hey, so, two things. One, we were gonna get paid, right? Just looks at Rencois.
Originally, but it seemed, unfortunately, nobody at the precinct actually remembers that we were on a mission from them.
You don't know that yet.
No, we don't.
So
we don't know this information yet, Renzoa.
It is just accurate.
Valen will say, the payment for you was us helping you in your mission.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean that, can't get little Rencois here some gold. Gives you a wink.
Well, I'm on my way to the precinct anyways. I could ask while I'm there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go along with... Hey, Rencois, you gonna come with me and Soren?
I may as well.
I owe you a drink after all this, if you still want that.
God, I could use a drink, honestly.
I think we all could, in a way.
But yes, I'll go along. Someone needs to babysit you too.
Hey. You're the shortest between the between the three of us, alright? If there's anyone who needs babysitting, it's probably you.
Did I
So,
use something?
what is Eloise's role?
She doesn't answer, she just starts walking. She just starts walking. Okay, Valen...
And she just grins knowingly and follows.
Yeah. Valen, Lana clamps a hand on your shoulder. So, Valen, have you, drank that thing yet?
One second, I'm counting words right now.
Alright.
Yeah, continue with someone else. I'm
okay.
currently on
Then I will go with Rencois, Soren, Neatal, and Agathar as the four of you are in the precinct. Rencois, Soren, the two of you notice immediately that, the precinct doesn't seem like as active as you would expect it to be after a raid. You see a couple prisoners being debriefed and being locked in cells, but there's no rush to anything. And you don't see Maxwell and you don't see Commissioner Rivendell. Behind the front desk is that same cheetah man. Well, hi, y'all. So, what can I do for y'all?
Shit, I will say Agathar has composed himself, and he's looking for the Heathers.
You'll find them in the
To
cell
see if
block.
they're still...
Yeah, no, they're
Okay.
still there.
Like,
Well, I mean, you don't find them. You go into the cell block, but you're stopped by the officer there, who's just like, "Hey, yo, can't just let you in." And then you're like, "Oh, well, I'm here to check on these prisoners." It's like, "Oh, yeah, well, they're still here. You need to worry about them."
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I, just to poke the waters, I mentioned the raid.
Wasn't a raid that I heard about. If you have something to report, then just report at the front desk. If it's an accolade that you have as an adventurer and we can confirm it, then you can get paid for that.
Okay, thank you. And I kind of turn around the corner and I see everyone kind of motioning in, and I hurry to everyone. This is really bad. Really, 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 really bad.
What?
Why? What's happening?
No one remembers. No one remembers we did a raid.
Remembers the raid as in, like, the thing that we just fought in?
Yes, the thing we just did. Whatever I kind of motioned outside, did just wipe their memories. Changed the entire day for them.
Neatal kind of, like, stumbles
It's-
back a bit. Puts a hand on her head, like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Aaron Swaz just pinching the bridge of her nose. The news keeps getting worse.
Yeah, so we might be able to prove that we just did a raid to Miss Rivendell. I don't know if she'll believe us, but we have evidence-ish.
You
We
have
enough
I-
evidence
you have a
we
bunch
did
of
it.
people knocked out in the sewers. I think
Yeah.
you have the evidence.
Yeah, we have the evidence. So, we can ask Miss Rivendell, but as long as everyone else in here, nothing happened today.
Well, that's slightly unnerving.
You're telling me.
Neatal is just gonna kind of like... Neatal's gonna pinch the bridge of her own nose and just say, "Jeez, Rencois, now I need a drink."
You know,
If he has rewritten it so that tower is now 200 floors, I'm going to see how far up we can get so I can throw myself out of it.
Come on, don't do that. Like, first of all, it's not as if he can rewrite reality itself. Like, come on. You know what?
Are we
Nah.
sure?
Hey, look, don't jinx anything, okay? Stay with me.
He does not have wish.
I mean, he's an archmage. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think that will be fine. I think it's just today, so let's just talk to Miss Rivendell and let's just get out of here.
I'd actually like to get paid. Got some things I want to buy as well.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question to ask her regarding a request I made of her a few days ago.
Let's see if she remembers.
Okay. Look. All right. God, this is freaky.
You're telling me I got this on. He taps the bone armor, but I still feel powerless.
I mean, hey, at least your spell's impressive. I mean, you look real dashing.
Thank you. You're the first person to say something. Thank you.
You know what? The player completely forgot that he still had that armor on, so I'm gonna
Oh,
absolutely
it's-
said something.
Yeah, the spell's active for an hour, so it's mostly gone through.
Yeah, the spell's active for an hour. The player's memory is not, so.
Still.
Oh yeah, Soren would have absolutely said something.
All right then. Still, the three of you approach the front desk, and the cheetah man's just like, "So, what can I do for y'all?"
We're here to see Miss Rivendell. We have
Miss Commissioner Rivendell's a bit occupied at the moment. She told me to leave her alone for the foreseeable future.
We have some important business. We conducted a raid recently on the group, the dancer group?
I've never heard of them.
Oh, great. Okay.
But you said you did a raid. Like, do you know what these people do? They're like bandits or something like that.
Drug dealers.
Drug dealers. All right then. Well, that'll certainly get you a bit of a juicy payday if you can prove it. That is. If you're gonna take one of our officers out to the scene or deliver us a prisoner or two, just something to prove you did it.
Yeah, I think. How many prisoners do we have? We have like what, 5?
You have.
We have 1 right now.
You have 7, with one of them with you.
Wait.
Sorry, you have 7. You have 7 total prisoners. 5 of them are knocked out. One of them is on your side, and the last one is in that person's custody. So yeah, they are brought in. It's like, and you're like, oh, we have this prisoner here. It's like, oh, all right then. Well, we'll get her down to interrogation, and we'll. Can you give us the coordinates on that station, that area?
Yeah. I tell them the route we took.
All right, through the sewers.
Like
Very.
Surprisingly amount of detail.
Very.
Also, be careful of those slimes you put down there. But you probably already know that.
Oh yeah. We just avoid them as best we can. So we will get a couple people down there, a couple officers down there, and if you. And well, we know at least some drug dealers are down there. We will go down there and we will see what is up, and we'll get you your pay by the end of the day.
Well, appreciated. Thank you.
Of course. And I thank y'all for your service to the country.
Thank you.
Also, if Miss Rivendell is asking to not be bothered, then maybe she.
What? You're Soren, right?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yes. You were asking about your family?
Well, I think they're my family, but I was looking for 2 individuals.
Yes.
A message was sent out, I believe, about 2-3 days ago.
Yes, it was. We got some receipts back for that, and turns
he immediately
out,
straightens up.
It turns out they went in through Deepwood, they went to Callan Fir, and then from there they went on with a caravan up into Vuori, and this was about 16 to 20 years ago.
Holy shit! Look at Soren. Better than nothing.
Like his ears
it
just
took us...
flop down.
Well, actually, hold on. He wouldn't say Callan because Callan appeared a few years ago. Through Frogtown. They went through Frogtown, which is defunct. It's Callan Fir now, so probably no records there. But the reason it took us so long is because we had to dig so far back. So much paperwork to go through, but hey, it was all organized, and we got it all done. But your parents, or whoever they are to you, they came through about 20 years ago, and went on
his
to
ears just kind of drop down. Like his ears just kind of drop down, and he just kind of says, "Man, they move fast."
I mean,
I put my gloves on so I don't start sucking the life force out of Soren, and I pat his shoulder. Hey, at least we have a location now. They might still be in Vuori.
Well, I mean, I'll put out there. It's like a day's travel on the gondola from Morningwood to Deepwood, so that's like at least a 1 to 2 week journey cut down to 1 day. So maybe they had similar things.
I suppose that's true, but don't you need money to get on the gondola?
Yeah, you do.
Where would they have gotten the money?
They might do an odd job here or there to get what? Like it's a silver for the gondola ride?
It's not exactly expensive, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I did when I was when I was unceremoniously exiled as well. So,
I'm sure they had some money on them.
well, you're right. At least we got a location we could check. That's a trail.
Yeah. If you're going to Vuori to see about whomever's there that's waiting for you, I have a couple things that I'd like to note for you. First of all, the first city you're gonna be coming up to is a little old jungle kobold village by the name of Rendor Skal. And after that, the first major thoroughfare or major city is going to be Theribolder. And if they're going to be living anywhere, it's probably there or the capital.
Yeah,
All right.
Jungle kobolds up there too.
Well, I mean, place is connected to Vitrium.
Oh, I guess that's true.
All right. Well, I thank you for the information. It's certainly helpful.
And
It's not exactly what I wanted to hear, but it's at least a trail I could follow.
That could be worse.
It's not what I wanted to hear, but it's what I needed to hear.
well, I hope it helps. And
It does.
and with that, Rencois, I will give you an insight on Neatal. She's kind of just like standing beside you a little bit.
Okay. Habushki, nat 20.
Oh my god!
Nat 20 and a nat 1 on the other side. Let's go.
We don't pay attention to the other side.
So, first of all, Soren, do you speak the names of the people you're looking for specifically?
Not yet, no.
Okay. With that natural 20 insight, Rencois, you can see that Neatal gets visibly agitated at the name Theribolder, seeming to be scoffing lightly, acting dismissive, irritated, her foot tapping, all of these signs of discontentment with a place or a location. With a natural 20 insight, I'm not sure if Rencois would have any context for this. You know what? Sure. I will give you an extra thing in DMs.
I see. Also,
There you go.
Tiny Benui. I have noticed in the tokens.
What is that doing there?
Where?
Being a Benui, that's what it's doing.
Oh, shit.
Belle, what are you doing? Don't do it, Belle.
Okay, that is from something else.
Holy shit, it's gone.
Oh, guys,
It's timed
cannibalism's
perfectly.
the best.
Oh my god, I can't believe you ate him.
What do you mean? Cannibalism's the best.
Anyway,
Oh god.
so, that is... Agathar, you're there too. You know what, Agathar?
Hey.
I will give
That's me.
you a insight check on Well, an insight check on Neatal
Oh.
as well.
Yup.
Are you actually fucking kidding me? You sons of bitches!
Fucking go.
Can I get
Give me
an
your
insight roll?
secrets.
Give
I'm talking about.
secrets!
Your
Can I-
secrets, hand them over.
Can I get an insight check based on hearing? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Can you hear the bullshit one might say? Give me just you get all the information that Rencois just get. That Rencois just got. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And also this.
and the DM.
And then
The
the
GC.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Larry. As
Morning.
as Neatal kind of like chimes in. Okay, well, since we're all done here, to the bar, right? Or do you have something else to do, Soren?
That sounds lovely.
Yep. Hey, Rencois.
Hmm?
You're looking tired, honey bunny. Would you like me to carry you?
I think she can walk.
Is it-
Suddenly,
Yeah.
Agatha just kind of crosses his arms, kind
Her
of
eyes,
snappy.
her eyes flick to you. Hey, I asked her, not you.
yeah, no, it's fuck it.
Gosh, I was only gonna offer you a ride on my back.
It's fine. I will walk.
All right, fair enough. She looks over to you, Agathar. Eyes narrow.
Agatha does like the pinky and the forefinger to his eyes to her.
She grins and puts her hands behind her back. And as she looks away from you, you can hear her voice in your ear. All right, you little pipsqueak, we're gonna have a talk about this. You're really harsh in the mood.
Oh, I'm harshing the mood.
You're harsh
You're
my
mess-
mellow little man.
You're messing with my steeds.
Agatha, you threw off the groove.
Agathar, you throw up my group!
You're foiling my game.
Then there's another message.
Stupid kobold, you make me look bad.
There's another message. Alright, look. I understand. Older brother type thing, right?
No,
Younger. Yeah, younger, technically, but brother regardless.
Fair enough. Then, take this into account. I'm not trying to hurt her. I only want to date her. Nothing wrong with that, right? So,
No.
try and be nice. How about you let her make the decision?
Offering a piggyback ride?
She's tired.
Look.
Been a long day.
Oh, yes, it has. But yes, she is allowed to make her own decision of that. I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just saying, just you didn't make exactly a great first impression, so pardon me for being a little uppity.
Oh, be uppity all you want. We can go round and round later.
But you're short.
We can be around later. Have a real conversation. I did not know the extent of her social awkwardness. Hence why I asked instead of just scooping her up. Thought about it.
Soren's already turned and started to head back to the bar.
Yeah. The three of you. Sorry. The four of you are walking back in near silence as Neatal and Agathar are just like jamming messages back and forth. Just like pew 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 pew.
I don't get very far. We get back on the street. He's just like, we will have this conversation later. It's not that I'm not up for you dating her. I'm just being protective. Please forgive me. We'll have this conversation later. And then he says out loud, I'm gonna run to the academy because I promised Miss Ariana she would get first dibs on my spell, and so that is what I'm going to do. I think I have enough time left on this so she could actually kind of see it in person, but would have loved to use it in person, but he just shrugs.
It didn't impress her as much as it impressed me. This looks awesome on you.
Honestly speaking, it's that cool. Like, why not just perform for her tomorrow when you're resting?
I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You've been through a bit of a day.
I have.
I can tell. We've all been
I'm
through
doing
it.
better now. Yeah, it's been a pretty rough day. All right. You got a point.
Alright.
I'll just do it tomorrow.
With that, the four of you begin to make your way to the bar with no name. Valen and Lana. Valen, first of all,
Hi.
what's your message? What's your sending?
Alright.
Give me the deets.
Let me type it down. For the sending, my last 3rd level spell slot. Yay.
And then you get jumped.
Right now.
So you too have heard of the lobby, Lilo. Then you must die.
Determined to the Patriots.
It's the fucking Emperor Texas speech just grabs Valen, delete 10 years.
Stealing? No, I'm taking it back.
The memes, the soul of the universe.
Your memes end here.
It's time for Jack to let her rip.
I love that game. It was so
Like a
fun.
Beyblade.
I get, like, I understand what they were talking about with memes, but just the context of the word nowadays, just the fact they kept saying it over and over again.
The memes.
Just like with Joker with Boner.
Oh, really? What do you have a source to go along with that? My source is I made it the fuck up.
So good.
Alright, 25 exact.
No.
Gotcha.
Enchantment Archmage cast mass spell affecting memory and language on mission. Affect maybe citywide, disrupt allies and mission findings, aid in spelling everyone. Okay. Her response. Her response to that is that man is in Deepwood. Intriguing. Although he may not be anymore. Regardless, I can't dispel his magic. That's not my forte. Find Miss Rivendell.
He might not be anymore. I have dealt with him.
That is the message. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, well, thanks for the help, I guess. Sorry, you were saying, Lana?
Well, I mean, since your heart friend wasn't much help. You doing okay?
Just this whole spell really always makes a lot more things complicated than. The others may not see it for now, but it's gonna make things interesting in the future.
Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Look, Valen.
Yep.
2 things. First of all, did you drink the thing?
What thing? We're
Ah.
going to say it.
Oh my fucking god!
All right, I got it. All right. She just needs
Oh,
to.
one he's going to road.
Let me see.
Also try to seem a cleric.
Let me roll
So, you know,
insight.
so you know my whole thing with Soren, like, being completely oblivious to any kind of romantic advances made towards him. This is basically your thing.
It's
Uh,
in denial.
So
It's absolutely in denial.
so as you're just like, no. She stares at you. She folds her arms. And she taps her foot. I'm waiting on the truth. You couldn't lie to me back then. You can't lie to me now.
If my memory is truly gone as you believe it, then there must be a good reason. So why would I want to remember what potentially was lost on purpose?
Because it wasn't just the bad that was taken; it was also the good.
Perhaps you saw one thing, and I know another. Who can tell the truth of that? What's done is done. Past is that. The past.
Roll insight.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Wow. Alright, so clearly roleplay wise rolls when it says no combat wise.
I'd rather honestly take that combat. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
mean, Ren's Fanaga did 2 back-to-back.
We all are.
So,
So
Yeah, that's all.
so even though 13, a natural 1 on the deception,
Ooh.
Wow.
you can see that she's. It's almost as if she was physically punched by you. Oh. So, whenever we were back then, that wasn't good.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And
The
you
potion
won't.
still in my inventory, but
You're not going to bother trying, just in case. It could have been the most important thing to you.
and if it wasn't, what then?
Well, then, well, I guess you'd still have me, but apparently that's not
You're
enough.
back.
Apparently that's not enough.
Perhaps one day I'll get to retrieve my memories, but for now
Well, you know what, Valen?
Okay.
You're not going to take my most precious memory. Give it back. She holds that hand.
And we'll dig through his inventory. What's like from bucket? And pass it back.
She takes the jar with the silvery thread of film in it, and she stares at you hard. You're doing business with me, Valen. And she's just gonna turn
One
to
day.
you.
Perhaps one day I'll want to remember, but with how things are, not now, not today. One day maybe.
You know, there's someone who told me that even on their worst days, that it was still worth remembering because it made those brighter days, those good days, so much better. But I guess you would remember that. And without a word, she is off, gone.
I'm back.
If you would like, you may, what is your passive perception, Bailey?
17.
You will notice as she moves forward and then with a very powerful leap, clears upwards onto a nearby roof before continuing forward, cracking through tiles from the weight of her armored equipment. There are a few tears in her eyes.
Why do I feel so wrong after that?
And with that, good buddy, Percival, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in the car.
Oh, jeez. Then I will wait for your team whenever you have better quality and stuff. So, what are, so, let's see, Agathar, Neatal,
It's
Soren.
literally just Percy.
Oh, jeez. Alright, everyone else.
And go pick up Doris, so I mean, I'm here.
Alright, fair enough, alright then. So, first of all, Eloise and you walk for a little bit.
Doris just
You're-
rolled her sleeves up to her elbows, because from the elbows down, they are tattered from the explosion.
She, Eloise kind of like, looks over to you and just puts a hand on her shoulder. Can you just give me that? I'll try and fix those.
And then they can fix that. I'll just need to get them repaired.
Well, I mean, it can fix it if you provide the material for it.
She just kind of looks at her like, do you have the spells to cast... What's that spell?
Fabricate?
Yeah, you can cast Fabricate. You help out on that?
Well, it is in my list. Didn't prepare for today because of the raid, but no, I mean if you provide materials for the mending spell. She kind of reaches into one of her pouches and pulls out a length of fabric, and she feels along it, and then feels along your arm, and is like, this one's not gonna work.
Her alive toe is made of leather.
Yeah. She sticks the cloth back into her pouch and pulls out a few strips of leather. Well, a few rolls of leather. Okay,
I
these.
love you.
Yeah, well, a few of my coworkers are very hard and rough with their equipment, so I stitch and I sew. I even picked up a couple spells to help company me with that. And she kind of like, takes the leather and she rolls it around your arm, and just like very carefully with the dagger, just kind of like cuts along the edges to kind of like make them match up with yours. And she puts them flush with one another, and with like her two tiny hands like punching around the area where the rips were made, she just kind of like closes her eyes and concentrates for a minute as orange magic kind of like rolls over it, and then when she pulls her hands away after about a minute of concentrating, your sleeve is fixed.
She looks at her sleeves, before stuffing her hands in her pockets. Well, you wanted to talk about something.
Well, I guess I mainly wanted to apologize for the actions of my compatriot. You were kind of giving me the evil eye, so to speak, earlier today.
I was. But I've come to see there are delusions in how I look at the world. It was a nice thought.
Well, what do you mean by delusions?
She looks at her for a moment before she shifts a little and continues walking.
She'll walk with you. If you think your emotions towards that woman are delusional, then I would beg to differ, considering your anger towards myself and Neatal.
That's not what I meant. I'm aware of how I do.
Oh. Well, if that is the case, I could offer to deliver your feelings to Rencois in your stead. Although I feel they would get a lot
She kind
more.
of glares. She leers at her for that.
I only make the offer because I know how awkward it can be to broach said subjects.
I don't intend on broaching it. I can say I was mistaken.
Mistaken.
And in the long run, this is just a distraction. There are things I need to be doing, And I suppose your little friend did something to knock some sense.
Well, I don't believe that. I think that between how you were acting before and how you're acting now, you're only closing yourself off to that which is important.
I am. That is by design.
So, you're content with being angry.
Alone?
Not just
Angry.
alone,
Oh, I am.
but you can be so much more. I remember very vividly.
She turns and presses her fingers into Ellie's shoulder as she goes to speak again. Well, it's wrath. Sight.
She frowns. That's what you want there to be. You want there to be. That's not what needs to be, Ursel. I know the path you're going down. I went down a similar one myself after the event. I was full of so much wrath, hatred. I wanted to burn everything. But at the end of the day, vengeance is a two-headed snake. And as you're killing your enemy, you yourself are being poisoned at the very same time. It is destructive.
She smirks at her. By design.
Percival, what are you going to do? What would you do if... What would I do if you died and I was the last one?
She smiles at her before she continues walking.
She's gonna chase after you and just kind of like... Just stammering a bit. I really don't want to see you do this, Percival. You're kind of all I have left.
Then you already have nothing.
I don't believe that. Percival, what do you do at the end of your path? Whenever plans come to fruition, whenever whatever you seek to destroy is gone and turned to ash and dust, when the earth is salted and the plants long grow, what do you do then? And how do you and Swallow feel about that?
I don't think they'll feel any.
What about Agathar? One glance at that little kobold. The way he moved to save you before even myself from that book. What about him?
We'll get over it.
I don't think so. I think if you were to go that way, the way you're thinking about going, it would only perpetuate a cycle with him as well.
We will see.
I thought you could see. I thought we both could.
I never gave you a delusion that I saw anything past the fact that
Well,
I've never promised you any.
I suppose you didn't. Continue with your walk, Percival. I'll do what I must. I'm sorry that you are this way. And I want you to heal. She's trapped.
I think she stops to regard Eloise. That sort of blank flower she kind of comes standard with.
Eloise just gives you...
Like,
Sorry,
she kind of like stares at her for a long moment. And though you think you saw quite a lot of what happened, you are this snippet before you ran. I saw you, Mom. Among the charred corpses, and your infant sister.
I know. But Percival, well, you saw the aftermath. I was there during.
And
And with that...
Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hi. Hello.
Where did you leave off?
Well, no, I heard you say, oh, man, I saw your sister mom dead. And so she says, I know. I was there during it. You saw the aftermath. I was captured. And those scars are still on me. I don't think that I'll ever heal. Not fully. But you you haven't attempted to. We both lost so much that day. And while vengeance is easy, it's quick, it feels good in the moment. It's ash afterwards, and nothing grows. Oh, jeez, you're not having a computer. First of all, if you might just... Oh, I'll wait first.
Yeah, just I walk from my house.
Okay, I will wait. You're gonna give me a insight check.
Okay, just give me like 5 minutes.
Alright, actually, I'll just roll for you. I have your sheet. I can open it.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
As Shad rolls it and eat 2DM.
Alright. Hey, look, everybody, I'm Percival.
Percival,
Insight. 18.
18!
Alright. With 18, you can tell that Eloise is speaking from experience. You get the feeling that she did something in active vengeance. Presumably on the same people that performed horrible acts to your people. And after doing so, sorry.
I'm good. I'm gonna be upstairs in a sec. I just got it.
Okay, alright. He's coming. Who's already coming?
Oops, all trauma.
Oops, all trauma.
So that's the 4-person group where they're just talking shit going back and forth. Got trauma going with Percy and Eloise.
I mean, quite literally a heartbreaker.
Then you're like, man.
I don't know who's more evil, Percy or Phelan. I genuinely don't know anymore.
I don't mean to be.
But you
Which is why
mean
the answer is Valen. So the total maliciousness is worse.
Yeah, the fact you don't mean to be kind of makes it worse anyway.
All you have
It's
to
like
do is take the memory jar. Just take the memory jar.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like I packed their pills, you just give it to take it!
That's
I-
not open for them.
I know, right?
We should have hit it in the peanut butter.
It's good for you to take it! The memories!
Like, I'd like to get wrapped in cheese.
But I mean, that's why I also said at the end. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm hurting right now. At the end, as she left. But I mean, in all seriousness, it's like, why did I give my memories away? It could have been good thing or bad. Do I really want to know why?
So,
Here's the thing, we just gave them away or we taken?
Percival, back? Okay, Percival. But no, with that 18 is that you can tell that she has committed a act of vengeance or some kind of atrocity, presumably against the very same people that kind of like brought ruin to your people. And it did not help her in the slightest.
There's just like a hollow look on Percy. She can see that. You make it sound like I don't know that I won't feel any better.
Why do it?
She leans in a little because someone has to.
She's gonna give a very small nod, if that's the way you see it. She then tips her hat. Farewell from the Percival. I hope you find healing peace someday. Presumably before your plans come to fruition. And she will turn to leave.
There's a moment where Percy's lips kind of purse. Eloise,
She pauses.
earlier, I had mentioned that you should thank me. I would hope you do whatever this plan of yours is before you contact us. There won't be much of a kingdom left to rule over when I am finished. She takes a step back and turns to leave.
We will both do what we must, Percival. I mean, if there's a new kingdom, you won't have to destroy it. And the two of you copies. With that.
She stops a few shops and hands off some more paperwork. And people start doing crap. And she's back to work.
Alright. So, with that, as the majority of the party making these borrow today, I am going to kind of wrap up session here, I think. Because we only have roughly 30 minutes to an hour left. In normal stream time, how long we typically go. And there's going to be a lot of roleplay shenanigans that happen, and I don't want to give one person a bit of time this week and then the rest of everyone else the time next week. I'm just going to evenly distribute it along next week. Sound good?
Sar's gonna do a thing.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, it might actually. It's more if. Actually, I'll DM to you to see if
I
you
will
want to play that.
say you can do it next week. When you and I will have more time to flesh out that interaction bit. Because, like I said, a lot of stuff got dropped this session. Interesting stuff. And next session, even more interesting shit will be dropped. As you guys already convened the Barth domain, and you hang out with just Ribbon, Neatal, and with Lana and Louise kind of like not there. Although Louise does return to the Barth first. She goes upstairs. But still, with that, from all of us to all of you, that is the end of tonight's stream. And please feel free to next week for more Rains of Vitrium in part 17. Get up there, the part numbers up, you guys.
Please, still only level 8.
Yeah. You guys feel free to catch up with us next week on Twitch if you want to catch us live, or on the YouTube stream for the mods. And I'm gonna give everyone a chance to say their goodbyes and farewells before we enter the post stream. The post stream is secret cool content where we get to see and discuss bullshit while for those of you who made it for the stream itself. So, after our people.
Bye. I want to play for another 3 hours.
I can run that, but I don't think anyone else wants to. Percival, say goodbye to people. All the mortar. All right, Rencois, say goodbye to people.
My internet is cutting out. Goodbye, peoples.
Goodbye, people. Soren, say goodbye to people.
Oh, yeah, no, that Rencois monk chick. Think she's gonna be.
Yes, she's in the bar. You can ask her next week. Bailin,
I
by all
wouldn't,
means.
I wouldn't even worry about it, honestly.
Hey, Bailin, by all means, say goodbye to the people if you would.
I'm not that guy, I swear.
Yes.